The summer of synergy continues with the Garden State Invitational Tournament, live on Fight TV Saturday, July the 25th. M-Dog Matt Cross, Gary J, Myron Reed, Jordan Oliver, Tony Deppen, Gregory Iron, KTB, and Simon Gotch compete for GSI supremacy. Plus, Frightmare defends the Synergy Pro Wrestling Championship against Deshaun Pratt, and Ellis Taylor, Casey Catal, and TJ Crawford collide to find out who will wear the Cruiserweight crown. All on Fight TV, streaming live around the world. Saturday, July the 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern. All this for just $9.99. Who will win the second annual GSI? Tune in live and find out. For more information, log on to synergywrestling.com.
Heels, pump, and chair shots. Get it right. And you're hanging with the bad guys. Heels, pumps, and chair shots. Get it.
Oh man, gentlemen, who can give me an unpopular opinion from this week, maybe from this month, something that you feel may not resonate with the fans out there, or with most?
Vince McMahon doesn't give a fuck about COVID.
I feel like that's a popular.
That's a popular.
I feel like that's a fact.
It's quite obvious.
Yeah. I feel like AEW's tag division isn't as great as everyone makes it out to be.
I think I agree with you.
AEW's?
Yeah.
Yeah, like think about it, right? Like who's really on their roster? I mean, they don't have bad teams. I'm not saying that they're bad teams. They're not really. I think Butcher and the Blade are punching above their weight class right now, right? Like they're really like that's not where they belong, but they're doing a good job with that, so good for them.
And they're rookies on the game.
When you compare them to any other company, who are they losing to? Or who's better, I guess?
Briscoe's for sure. New Day for sure. Private Party for sure.
No, the divisions, not the tag teams. I mean the division. Like the tag division in AEW is better than who's. Yeah.
You know what it's like saying? It's like saying if there was no Major League Baseball, right? But then there was this one really shitty AAA team. That shitty AAA team is like the best baseball team in the world.
So who's Major League Baseball? The E?
Always.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
down, yeah.
I mean, market share wise,
because I'm not feeling the Street Profits and Viking Raiders fucking unnecessary bullshit basketball games and golfing and shit. And
that's
AEW
due to COVID,
though. AEW had tag matches.
And
they didn't
Dark Order.
They didn't have to do none of that shit. Kenny Omega and Adam Page have been having bangers. And I mean, I may be tired of them, but at least they're putting on they're putting up something.
Are you trying to
so basically they're getting a participation trophy? Is that it?
If that's what you want to give them.
Wait a minute. Last week on this motherfucking show, because we're live on Thursdays at 10:30 Eastern, motherfuckers, on YouTube.
This one.
You trying to tell me we just talked about the fact that there's a lot of tag teams developing through all the promotions, and there's an emphasis on tag teams. And you're going to talk shit about it the week right after?
No. Yeah. The tag teams, yes. The matches that they
welcome to the show, bitch.
What we've been seeing, no. Like... You guys like that Street Profit shit? The basketball games and shit?
You know what? You're right.
I couldn't stand that shit.
I hated it, but remember this. There's a reason why Kevin Owens fucking started screaming.
But what's the last tag team match you saw in WWE that excited you? Or NXT doesn't count, I guess, right? Because
NXT should count.
It should count.
Why not?
It should count.
NXT, I guess, could definitely be a better brand than
100%
than AEW. I just don't think I see anything on Raw or SmackDown that's better than anything really.
Unfortunately, that's just the reality right now, man. That's the state of the business right now. And people are like, especially when you talk about tag team, you're asking another individual, 2 more, 4 people to be able to be healthy. That's tough. In this current state,
you need a lot of personnel, a lot of staff to show up to work, and they don't even have that right now.
I think that's the reason why you're going to see a lot of more single wrestlers being paired up if you want to have a tag team match, just in case, if somebody gets sick, he can still have a single run. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't interrupt the tag team.
Yeah.
For sure. Yo, Mischief just disappears and shit? He went to go get beer at the stands? What the fuck is going on right now?
I think he has diarrhea.
I think he broke the seal.
True here. So, I think it's about that time for HPC of the week.
Oh,
yeah, I think we got to get into some heels. Who killed it for this week, man?
Wait, before we get there, an unpopular opinion. If for any miracle Dolph Ziggler wins the championship this Sunday, it's not going to be a great reign. Unfortunately,
he's not going to win. There's no way he's
not.
Win.
No.
Ziggler is the sacrificial lamb. Like he's the.
You don't think like they'll finally get if they give him the title now? I think I'm trusting you over Drew McIntyre. I better write something.
Ziggler's become the modern day Brooklyn Brawler at this point.
Yeah.
like he coming out there to get his ass kicked.
Wow, and put new talent over.
That's it. That's his job. Oh, you coming up from NXT? Hold on.
Yup.
Listen,
that's right. Ziggler's out here over. He's putting over all the new talent like Bill Goldberg.
Concussion City.
Listen. After Amy,
the guy I was thinking of. But.
After Amy Schumer came out talking about that he's too active during sex, it all went downhill for him, bro. You need to stop helicoptering, bro. Like, keep to the basics, bro. Keep to the fucking basics.
I think he kept it up. Playboy.
He was trying to steal the show. That was his problem.
Ziggler needs the Izod Center to open
hubris.
back up.
All right, here's Pop's chair shots of the week. All right,
let's do it.
I'm gonna go. I think every week I pick somebody from the inner circle, right? And it's usually Chris Jericho, and it's Chris Jericho. So he was great on commentary. He was consistent, right? Which I appreciate. I appreciate consistency. He brought up his jacket all fucking night, right? He was doused in orange juice in Tang, right? And Ortiz exploded as a human being. He looked like there was salt on a slug. I thought he was having a stroke. It was amazing. And then I hated it. And then I think I loved it again. But Jericho, I thought, just was great because he took it, right? And then he had like the towel moment, right? Where he was like wiping himself clean with the towel. It was a little too like obvious, but I wish it was more like messy. But it was funny, right? Like Jericho's just funny. Like he does a good job being funny. So heel of the week, Chris Jericho.
Okay. Heel of the week? I thought we were doing pop of the week. God damn it.
You interrupted heel of the week, you bitch.
Yo, for real.
We had already closed. You were like, oh, hold on. Let me get to that bus after it left. And then you jumped on it. Oh, we missed the stop we hadn't gotten to yet.
La próxima.
Shout out to Union City Buses.
Who else?
Right.
That's my heel of the week. Union City Buses. For the transportation.
My heel of the week is gonna go, and it might come up in my pop of the week as well. But I'm gonna go with what happened at the end of
Today,
NXT.
Junior.
What? What happened at the end of NXT?
With Dakota
We had
Kai?
the champion retain and Dakota Kai con la pata in the face. Knowing that, you know what? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, in
Con los pies, con los pies.
2020, she was the future star of NXT. Winner. Dakota Kai's gonna be the next champion.
She was a breakout star. She was a breakout
star. So it makes sense because Io Shirai looks like she wants to go back to Japan, bro. Especially after the hubby won 3 belts. I don't know. Something's evil.
Why you gotta bring up my pop of the week, you son of a bitch?
Go ahead.
Talk to him.
We're gonna talk about.
I didn't hear a word you said. Hibbity hoopla!
Old school. His mic popped. That was the pop of the week.
That was his pop of the week. Literally fucking popped so loud that his mic popped. But yes, Evil defeats Naito. Go ahead, talk to him. Back.
I'm back. So wait. So what I was gonna say was he won the New Japan Cup, and then he won the titles from Naito, the Intercontinental and the IWGP Heavyweight title, and then he still holds the never open weight 6-man tag or 3-man tag.
Never open. With
Los Ingobernables, who he turned on to join the Bullet Club as their leader because Jay White is still in New Zealand.
Wow. And New Zealand has big bugs.
We got
Yo, I got a bunch of chair shots. So let's get your fucking pops out of the way. What else you got?
Oh man, pop of the week. I got one here. It's gotta be Vicky Guerrero. Debuting. She's back. She's gonna bring some life to the stories in Nyla Rose's and the women's division. So I can't wait to see that. I definitely popped big time when Vicky Guerrero came out.
Pretty Chubbs, who else made a debut?
Who else made a debut besides me in your mom's closet?
Wow.
I
don't even think you've ever seen your dick, so that's another situation. How about Darby Allin? Right? Darby Allin re-debut from his injury, popping Brian Cage in the mouth.
En la cara.
Big pop.
En la boca.
That's gonna
Con el skateboard.
Let's go to our chair shot.
My pop was definitely the orange juice bath. It brought me back to 90s WWF, comedic Degeneration X fucking stunts, Stone Cold stunts. That's what it brought me back to. The fact that they fucking splashed all that tang. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that shit was tang. That was that powder shit.
Let's tang about it, baby.
You know that? Or you making that shit up? I don't believe
it's they're not gonna waste that much money on orange juice.
Wait. So you don't think that was Tampico from La Roca?
It could have been Tampico. Wait a minute. It could have been. That was definitely orange drink.
Lo toca un poquito, le sale un chorrito.
It was definitely orange drink. It wasn't orange juice. It was orange drink.
Yep.
Orange drink. Orange.
But when that shit happened,
speaking of orange,
upside down, it was great. They're squeezing the fuck out of that feud.
Shut up already, bitch. Let's talk about some chair shots.
Wait a minute. Who you calling?
This other orange piece of shit, Taz, throw it in the towel. How did y'all feel about that?
Why?
You talked all this shit.
Why?
You talked all this shit the whole fucking month about this guy Brian Cage is the future and he's a bad motherfucker.
If you're a heel, you don't throw in the towel.
That's weird to me, dude.
You throw in his towel.
See, the thing is,
you get his mom to come in and throw the towel like they had.
You put his mom on a pole.
Listen, simpletons. The thing is that you You're worried about winning the battle when you have to win the war. And Taz understood that his client recently just had surgery. And that's exactly was the game plan that Moxley went into the ring with. So at that moment, he needed to think about the longevity of their partnership. If Moxley would have kept going and fucking broken that fucking shoulder, bicep, whatever the fuck was, it would have been a wrap.
Can someone also explain to me how he had the shittiest armbar on too?
Bro.
Armbar.
I don't know. That shit was weird as hell.
And it rolled over, so it wasn't like he was applying pressure. He was kind of just humping his arm at the end.
He was.
What else we got? What other fucking chair shots we got?
JR opened it up for Fighter Fest for the third time.
All right. How about
Brave it.
Bullshit?
Honestly, I'm gonna give a chair shot to the NXT main event this week, man. Tegan Nox and Io Shirai just didn't bring it. It was not the match that people were expecting. It was not what it was. But off night maybe, I don't know. But it was very, very predictable. A lot of shaky spots. Tegan Nox, unfortunately, was the one that didn't seem up to par, and Io didn't seem impressed. She didn't seem like she was feeding off that energy.
I feel like Io Shirai had to slow it down for Tegan Nox because Tegan Nox is moving a little slower.
I just
100%.
She's moving a lot slower. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to
100%.
Christina.
I
You know
can
what?
see that.
You know what's
see that.
you know what's not predictable though? That's all the time we have for you folks, guys.
Wait!
I mean, I don't care where you
There's
got
so
the
many
damn
chair
shit from.
shots!
I don't
There's
care
so many
where you
chair
got it,
shots!
because I know you got it
But
from
why
every
you ending
damn
now?
platform.
The people want to hear more. You want to hear
Please,
more?
Chubby.
Don't
Why
wrestle
don't you tell
Cameron
them
Grimes, he fingers butts!
Pretty Chubby, tell them what they can do.
Check us
I'll
out.
go more long.
The new Barry Corbin.
Yo,
Check
there's
us
gonna
out
be a
on
digital
Facebook,
eyeball removal on Sunday.
Instagram,
It's gonna be
and
awful.
Twitter.
What
Io's
about
pops and chair
NWA being
shots.
shut down, but not really?
Fuck
Oh
them.
my God.
Damn.
Folks,
Check
make
us
sure
out
to
on
tune in.
YouTube.
Make sure to tune in for the Slammiversary pre-show. Make sure to tune in also for the Extreme Rules pre-show happening on Saturday and on Sunday. All collective
Saturday,
shows.
Sunday.
Saturday,
Kings of the
Sunday,
pre-show,
Saturday,
baby, we're
Sunday.
back!
Make sure to...
And make sure to get your fly swag at Foco.com. HPC10 is your code to save
Wait,
you
what?
10%.
Mother what?
Mothers,
Make sure to
HPC10,
get all
get
of
your
the
Mother's Day gift,
media,
Father's Day gift,
NHL,
NBA.
NBA, golf. If you're
Man,
into
shut the
fucking
fuck up, dude!
they have it-
BBW.
HPC10, 10 counts of 10 toes. See y'all next week. Peace. Run that.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Victor Villain here, and I got some exclusive news for everybody right now. Now, I know we've been away from sports for a while now, but thankfully enough, sports are back. And you know what time it is. It's time to get some heat up in that swag and rep those teams, baby. Now, whether it's MLB, NBA, NFL, even college teams, Foco.com has what you need for your official fan gear. Yeah, that's right. Don't get bamboozled by no suspect merch somewhere on the way, all right? Go to Foco.com and not only get legit fire merch, man, don't break the bank by doing it either. All right? Yes, sir. Hit them with that code HPC10 at checkout and get an extra 10% off, courtesy of the bad guys. 10 count of 10 toed. I'll see y'all later.